Before the monuments rose, countless souls were ground to dust beneath them. The whip spoke louder than any words. 5 men. 1 stone. No. Even water became a weapon in their hands. The sun became their overseer, more merciless than any guard.
The fallen were simply stepped over, their names already forgotten. The quarry consumed them, one by one, until the sand itself turned red with their sacrifice. Hope died with each swing of the hammer, yet the hammering never stopped.
Even in chains, the human spirit finds ways to whisper of freedom. As Ra descended, even tyrants must rest, and in that rest, hope found its moment. In the darkness between 2 fires, destinies are forged. Go rest! I am relieved. The guards watched the slaves.
In sleep, they returned to what was taken, only to wake and lose it again each dawn.
Another dawn, another day of breaking stones and spirits.
Every morning began the same, each sunrise bringing not hope, but merely another day to survive. Some deaths came not from whip or stone, but from the earth itself taking back what men tried to steal. The pyramid builders claimed their due in blood and breath, taken without ceremony beneath the sand.
3 more names forgotten beneath the sand, their only monument the unfinished pyramid that killed them.
Silence became their shared language, each hammer strike a word in the vocabulary of survival. Each inspection brought not concern for the workers, but only concern for the work.
When the pyramid demanded more, the slaves had no more to give, so they gave their lives instead in gradual pieces. Falling meant joining the forgotten, another piece of the pyramid's true foundation laid not in stone but in bones.
Freedom, like the pyramids, must be built 1 stone at a time.
As oppressors rested easy, the oppressed found no rest, only planning.
Chains can bind the body, but cannot silence the heart that beats for freedom. Under Ra's silver sister, those who labored by day would move by night. The longest journey begins with a single step, the greatest freedom with a single strike.
With weapons in hand and freedom ahead, the question remained not if they would run, but how far they could go. The first steps away from chains are the heaviest, weighted with all who could not take them.
Freedom's path led through one more test, one final barrier between slavery and the open desert. In silence, the oppressed became the hunters, and the tower fell without a sound raised. The quarry edge was more than geography. It was the line between what they were and what they might become.
The first steps away from chains are the heaviest, weighted with all who could not take them.
In silence, the oppressed became the hunters, and the tower fell without a sound raised.
The quarry edge was more than geography. It was the line between what they were and what they might become.
The first sunrise of freedom brought no comfort, only the knowledge that survival now depended entirely on themselves.
The desert tests all who enter, caring nothing for chains broken or freedoms won. In the desert, every shadow becomes sacred, every drop of water a prayer answered.
Freedom means nothing if it costs humanity. Chains can bind again, even without metal, if men abandon each other.
Wisdom born from desperation, they learned the desert's first lesson. Patience in the heat, movement in the cool darkness. In the space between day and night, between captivity and unknown, they found brief.
By moonlight they marched, each step away from slavery, a step into uncertainty. But uncertainty chosen is freedom.
The desert reveals truth in darkness, that courage and determination, while necessary, are not always sufficient.
The hardest choice was no choice at all, for to abandon one was to abandon what they fought to become, free men with souls intact.
The desert's cruelest trick, showing salvation that exists only in desperate minds, breaking spirits already near shattering. Leadership in crisis means forcing order on chaos, maintaining direction when all paths seem equally impossible.
10 steps from slavery, the desert claimed its price, reminding all that freedom must be paid for in more than courage alone.
Afternoon brought not salvation, but possibility. And possibility, sustained with careful discipline, becomes survival.
The audio features a voiceover narration. Not a legend, but a cracked stone with damp sand.
In stone's embrace they found more than shelter, they found themselves again.
Free men debate and decide together, a privilege once forgotten, now reclaimed through trial and triumph.
Rested and restored, they left their sanctuary not in flight but in march, carrying hard lessons carved in stone and sand.
The desert spoke in subtle language, each plant and stone a word telling those who survived to listen that deliverance lay ahead.
Hold! Scouts, check the area!
It is clear, leader. Real water.
Drink your fill, but stay alert! We camp here!
In water's grace they found not just survival but return to humanity, washing away dust and despair together.
We depart at evening. The mountains are still distant.
We must fill every container with water before we leave.
Agreed. Ensure everything is prepared.
Night carried them forward on cool winds, each step bringing stone mountains closer, transforming distant dream to approaching reality.
Final preparations. Drink deep and secure your supplies. We move now, towards the mountains. The hook is bright tonight! Confirmed. We are on the right path, brother.
We have crossed the sands. The desert is behind us. Ahead lies our new home.
We made it!
We have achieved safety, yet our journey is not complete.
The mountains provide a path south. We should follow the ridgeline.
This marks the new spring, and the cave is here. We saw smoke far ahead. We should remain here and establish a permanent settlement. The water and shelter provide a defensible position.
We need volunteers to improve the water system today.
I will help with the channels.
I'll scout the northern pass.
Freedom proved itself not in Zona's escape, but in 10,000 small choices made by
Maintain security and manage resources until we return. You have full authority to make decisions if a threat emerges. We trust your capability.